Namaskar. Hello and welcome to 𝗼𝗽𝗀𝗏 Guru's channel. I'm your host Sree Iyer. A lot of things have been happening in the last 2 days, the last day of 2024 and the first day of 2025. One took place in New Orleans, the other one in Las Vegas. Are these connected? Well, so far one connect has been established. And I'm going to reveal that towards the end of this talk. Not a very big one. I'm just going to give you the data and show you what has happened so far, what has been discovered, and where does this thing lead to. First of all, is this an attempt to try and drive a wedge between Trump and Elon Musk? I think not, but let us try to look at the data and try to see how whoever it is that planned it, what was the intent, and so on and so forth. A small request to all of you to like this video. I'm going to share with you the data by form of a slide deck, but even before that, I want to show you a video of what really took place in front of Trump Tower in Las Vegas at approximately 8:15 a.m. on the 1st of January 2025. Here we go. Cybertruck is parked in front.
Copy.
So you see that, right? So this is what happened. There was a Cybertruck and that just exploded. Now, the way the Cybertruck, this is made by Tesla, is built is it's got some very strong shielding along the chassis, and the explosion was forced to drive it up, so that that's resulting in no damage to the Trump Tower facade as well as to any other adjoining buildings. Yes, there was some shrapnel flying about, but that was it. So what really happened here? I'm going to give you some information. This is all based on information gathered thus far, mostly from Elon Musk, because he is right there. He's the man who's been trying to find out what is going on, because clearly there appears to have been an attempt to tarnish Elon Musk, his image, by using this Cybertruck. So here we go. So what happened? Investigators have confirmed that the Cybertruck that exploded in front of the Trump Tower building had firework-style mortars. Authorities are treating this incident as if it was a potential act of terrorism, and they are continuing to locate this. The driver of the Cybertruck is dead. 7 people are injured thus far. We are hoping that that's where the injury count is to be limited, because this was early in the morning on Las Vegas. You know, Las Vegas kind of goes to sleep at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. So not many people were about, and this was New Year's Eve party turning into New Year's Day. So I can tell you that that probably saved it. So this was not an attempt, in my opinion, to try and damage the Trump Tower as much as to send a message to Musk and perhaps to Trump also. So Musk will have to be very careful about his security, just like Donald Trump, president-elect, has to be much more careful about his security as he moves about. Clearly, something bad has been done in these last 4 years, and someone is deathly afraid that all that will be uncovered in the next administration of Trump. This is my 2 cents on it. So what did Elon Musk say? He said after this, a few hours elapsed, and he said, "We have now confirmed that the explosion was," I'm quoting him, "was caused by very large fireworks and or bomb carried at the bed of the rented Cybertruck and is unrelated to the vehicle itself." It's not the vehicle electronics, it's not the battery in the vehicle. That's what he's trying to say. All vehicle telemetry was positive at the time of the explosion. Telemetry is information about the vehicle. You know, Tesla has a very sophisticated data gatherer. I mean, I can tell you a lot of what it, because I have a couple of Teslas and we use this thing all the time. There's a Sentry mode. You can record what is going on. The videos can be turned on, so that in case you get stuck in an accident, you can show that this is what happened, so that the police sometimes is very slow in getting the data. You can make a case for yourself with your insurance agency saying, look, it's not my fault. Look what happened. This is the actual data captured around the car. So very sophisticated electronics in the Tesla. That's what he's saying. Telemetry was all fine. Now he also adds, appears likely to be an act of terrorism. Both the Cybertruck and the F-150 suicide bomb in New Orleans City. By the way, 17 people are dead. They have also arrested one more accomplice. The name of the original guy who ran his truck and has been since shot is 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, and there was an ISIS flag in the truck. So this is all something that we know. Now there is a new connect, and that appears to be a software that allows you to rent cars. And the name of the company is Turo, T-U-R-O. I'm going to spend a little bit more time about how this thing works, and they are now tracking down what is going on. Las Vegas police chief thanked Musk for the help rendered. So what Musk has also done is, this is a Cybertruck. It has been rented online using this Turo software. And then what you need to understand is, electric cars can't go very far, excuse me, because they have this charging that is required. So Elon Musk evidently has given all the software related to where all the charging stations in and around that area, so the police can find out who charged it, from where the Cybertruck originated, who is the original owner. All that information is going to be made available to the Las Vegas police, and from there they will probably figure out what is going on. Now, what is Turo? Turo is a software company that essentially removes the rental car part. So my understanding is, if you think about Uber, in Uber, the Uber driver and the Uber car are owned by the driver most of the time. So the owner and the driver don't get separated. In this case, it looks like it is something that you can go and pick up a car from place A, and then you can use it and then return it back to that place A. Looks like that. And I have not dwelt too much into this. The interesting connect here is that both the New Orleans attacker and this particular incident, they both have rented the cars from Turo. Is there some sort of anonymity there? Is that why they did that? These are questions for the Las Vegas Police Department to answer. I'm sure they are looking at that also. Now, how did the damage only go up, and how did the car protect? Well, it turns out that the Cybertruck, and by the way, this is really built like a tank. It is grotesque. I mean, I've seen it on the road, the Tesla Cybertruck. Tesla makes some beautiful looking cars. I don't know why Elon Musk choose this shape and form. It looks like an army tank of sorts, and that's how it moves about also. Very sharp edges, and don't mess with me kind of look and feel to it. So this Tesla Cybertruck has a 1.4 millimeter body panels and 1.8 millimeter door panels, and this really held the thing together. The blast was completely contained, and it only went upwards through the roof of the truck, and thereby at least helped save many people. Imagine if this had brought down the Trump Tower. That would have been major havoc. It would have been like a 9/11 incident. Luckily, nothing of that sort happened, and the car took the brunt of the stuff. By the way, those of you who want to look for car safety, Tesla cars are almost always number one in consumer safety, and I can vouch for that. One of the cars got totaled, and nothing happened to the driver. It's just an incredible piece of engineering, and it saves lives. Let me put it that way. I'm not a shareholder in Tesla, nor I'm just a proud owner of some Teslas, and I see the value of what I get for a Tesla, even though it's expensive. I mean, I can go on and on about the expensive and the maintenance part. Some people are trying to throw mud at Cybertruck, saying that, oh, it's got these issues, it's got these recalls and blah blah blah. There is a problem with the tire sensors in almost all Teslas. Essentially, they kind of give you wrong information sometimes, and that is something that I think Tesla is addressing it. Viewers, these are not ordinary tires. When Tesla installs their tires, they also coat some sort of a foam inside so that the tires don't make a lot of noise. When you're driving the car, it's almost as if you're sitting inside your home and you're just moving forward. So incredibly smooth ride. Of course, the roads have to be smooth, and the noise inside the car is very, very, very less. So these are all things done to try and make the car earn its worth, because it's also an expensive car. And saying that, the tires have this sensor, yes, that is a problem. There is a recall in process, and there were also many other recalls. But tell me something, many cars have these problems. Once they put on 10, 20, 40,000 miles on the road, there are always problems that crop up, and sometimes it could be recalled for safety reasons. So I don't think the two are related, and I think this is very, very lame on part of someone to try and say, yes, Cybertruck has a lot of design issues. This is definitely not attached to the Cybertruck itself. It is something around it. They put up a lot of stuff, and that's what ended up happening here. And there are lots of pictures. I've given you a bunch of references in the description section, so if you want to know more about it, do follow it. It is trending in Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, you can get the latest information about what is going on as far as the investigation is concerned. The person killed, is yet to be identified, but I'm sure that stuff is also going to emerge. So this is all I have for now. I'm going to try and see if there are any questions that you folks may have. Let me see what it is. Deep state at its best, from Elmo D'Souza. Elmo, I don't know. I don't want to point fingers at somebody without really, getting the data. And is it a suicide attack? We will know. Tiger Hawk says, sir, why does Trump not invite Modi for inauguration? Trump invited Xi, and Xi politely turned it down. These are all individual choices. I wouldn't look at that as something that means that it is a snub or something like that. I would just keep going. Don't worry about these kinds of things. That's my personal take. Maithili wants to know, Sree, has this got any connection with the recent attack in Germany? No, but it has something to do with what happened the day before in New Orleans. Yes, definitely there is some relationship there. Like I told you, both rented their software from Turo. Car from Turo. I'm trying to combine 2-3 things together here, trying to see if there's any relevant questions. Maithili again, Sree, looks like Musk needs to get as much protection as the President-elect Trump. I agree with you. This is something that is definitely of concern. So, and now Anuradha says that it was rented in Colorado state. Colorado is a neighboring state to Las Vegas. To Nevada. And Nevada and Colorado, I think Nevada border with Colorado is not very far. 40, 60 miles or something like that. It's that big dam that they have, Hoover Dam. On one side is Nevada, the other side is Colorado, if I remember correctly. It could be New Mexico. Don't kill me, okay? I've been there a few years ago. I know that Hoover Dam forms the border between two states. The Colorado River is which the Hoover Dam is built upon. So these are all the things we have so far. Thanks for watching. This is early in the day today in India, late at night in the United States. Most of you are probably worried, where is the world headed? Well, these are all attempts, appears to be made by somebody who wants to try and create as much problem as possible before the Trump administration takes office. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.